Your boy Heaven Hollywood back on the IE Network, and this is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Now, let me start by saying I am in no way defending, let me put the disclaimer out there. I'm in no way defending any SOs, any people with R charges or anything. I just have to call a spade and a beige, and a white. Now, Don Lemon, very well-known talk show host, correspondent, or what have you. I believe he worked for NBC. I'm Fox. I don't really know where this dude works at. I know he's on television, and he's a well-known correspondent. If you remember, a couple of months ago, he went viral when he got into an online spat on Twitter with Nicki Minaj, right? He has sent a letter accusing Megyn Kelly. Okay, he sent a legal letter, accused Megyn Kelly of allowing her listeners to be fed a lopsided and inaccurate story about what occurred between him and Dustin Heiss. And we'll get to Dustin Heiss in a minute. Megyn Kelly has been put on full legal notice by Don Lemon after the conservative talk show host invited Dustin Heiss, a man who made harassment accusations against Lemon on her Sirius XM radio show. He said, "You permitted Mr. Heiss's statements to go unchallenged during your broadcast, clearly out of a vendetta you have against Mr. Lemon." This is his lawyer. Read a letter from Lemon's attorney, Caroline Polisi. This letter also accused Kelly of allowing listeners to be fed a lopsided and inaccurate story about what occurred between Heiss and Lemon. Well, what did occur against Heiss and Lemon? Well, Megyn Kelly responded back. He has his hands in his pants, rubbing himself aggressively, and he shoved his 2 fingers up underneath my mustache. Dustin Heiss, who is suing CNN's Don Lemon over an alleged assault of a sexual nature, exclusively details the incident. Wait a minute. Don Lemon, the very same Don Lemon who just was coming at Nicki Minaj a couple of months ago about the vaccine thingy, about the V-shot, the jig, the juke. This Don Lemon? Well, guess what? Now today, this same dude, what's his name? Last name, Greg Heiss, is now accusing Don Lemon of trying to pay him off. Wow, does this sound familiar? So, 2 years ago, I'm reading off of Rhymes with Snitch. 2 years ago, anchor Don Lemon was sued in a civil court after he was accused of shoving his hands down the pants of the stranger during a drunken bar crawl in the Hamptons. Now the accuser claims Don has been trying to silence him with hush money. He tells Megyn Kelly, "Money is not what I'm here after. I just want to not live the rest of my life in regret and to have a clear conscience and to have closure from this situation." He made 3 separate attempts almost at $500,000 to try and get me to be quiet. But my silence can't be bought. This isn't about me trying to get money at this point. I just want my life back. I don't see any kind of settlement happening without an admission of guilt or an apology. But I seriously doubt with his ego and pride that's going to happen. Now, I bring this up to say this. All we've heard about And this has been going on for 2 years. But all we've heard about for the past 6 months, may not have been that long yet, but going on 6 months, is this Nicki Minaj case with Jennifer Huff involving her husband, Kenneth Petty. But here is Don Lemon from CNN, is on every single night. Why is this story buried, and shout out to Rhymes with Snitch, that's my site. Why is this story buried in the deep crevice of an urban blog? Where's the outrage, people? I mean, you were quick to talk about Nicki Minaj's case. You're quick to talk about R. Kelly's case. What about Don? The one who had so much to say. What about Don Lemon? Like I said, man, one doesn't make the other no better. And as I said before, I refuse to victim shame or call Jennifer Huff a liar. You know, because as I discussed on my podcast, the GOAT Talk podcast, every Sunday, 7 p.m., by the way, shameless plug, right here on IE Network. As I said before, I'm not going to call her a liar because I believe she's telling the truth about certain things, as well as I believe Nicki Minaj is telling the truth about certain things. That's neither here or there. You have heard nothing about this story, and this man is accusing Don Lemon of doing the same thing that Jennifer Huff says Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj, Black, Blue, whoever is trying to do to her. Offer them money to hush. Offer them hush money. He also sent a legal letter out to Megyn Kelly. And you're not hearing about this. You know, now, of course, you're probably not hearing about it on the black blogs. But Don Lemon isn't he half black? I'm looking at him. He looks black. He might be all black. If he is not all black, he's at least half black. But this story doesn't get brought up. You know, this story isn't trending. I'm looking on Twitter. Is this story trending? Probably not. But my point is, Don Lemon was throwing all these shots, and he's got SA cases hanging over his head. I know you ain't talking. You have the nerve. You're a peppermint, so don't even talk on my people. You shouldn't even be commenting on black people because you don't even claim black. From the way you sound and act, you act like a peppermint. If you don't know what a peppermint is, that is around the hood we used to call a black brother who act white. Tried to talk white, tried to have, you know, everybody say, what is acting white? What is acting white? You know what we mean. The mannerisms are different. The talking is different. Hey, you know, this is Don Lemon from CNN, and you know, very peculiar things happening here. You know, stuff like that. So he's a peppermint. He shouldn't even be talking on black people. But, again, just a little lesson to everybody. Cut your grass before you come telling me I need a lawnmower. Hope that didn't go over your head. It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood. IE Network.